Yo, what's going on, people? First ever live Q&A. And like I said, I'm going to try and answer as many questions as I possibly can. And there ain't even no one in here right now, so I'm in here talking to my goddamn self. I told you lot from yesterday, from 1:30, I'm going to be in it. So look, man. When people are ready to jump in, hit me up. I'm going to give it like 2 minutes. I'm going to give it like 2 minutes. If no one's in here in 2 minutes, I'm out. Real talk. I don't even know if I can even see the bloody comments. Shit. If anybody knows, there we go. Toby1, what's going on? What it do? What's up? First person up in here, 1:31 a.m. What's going on? What's going on? What? No questions now? We ain't got no questions now. I can't even see the full comments though, but what it do? Like, what it do? How do I keep the comments up? You was looking for me on Twitter. Shit. I'm under the name Rant Radio 1. I don't really use Twitter that much though. I really don't use Twitter that much. I pretty much just kind of browse on it every now and again, but I really don't fucking use it. I know it's just you in here. What the f is going on? I think I might have to actually do this on the weekend during the afternoon time when people are actually able to be in here. I know some people are out turning up and shit, or it's like late at night now for people to even be awake at this time. Like, I'm like, I don't even know. Like, it's only 1:30 in the morning. Like, what the fuck? So you haven't got uni. What are you studying at uni? I'm telling you right now, my bloody workplace is hot as fuck. There ain't never no air conditioning in there. Like, am I the only person that has to always suffer being in like some sort of building or on a bus somewhere during the summertime, and they haven't got no air conditioning, but during the winter time, oh, they got those air cons blowing like crazy during the fucking winter times. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. Poetic Rebel, my brother from the States. What a guan, G. We got 4 people in here at the moment though. We're up to 5 right now. I need to still try and figure out how to actually keep these questions up. I don't want to press anything and then TV and new broadcasting media combined with dance. Oh shit, god damn. That's a lot of media shit right there, bro. That's a lot, man. It's a lot, bro. I actually studied media studies as well in my first year in college, man. Like, media studies is like one of my favorite fucking courses I ever studied. It's like one of my favorite courses ever. You're proud of me. One love, B. Look, man, I'm proud of myself to have even come in here right now and even be doing these videos, like to have made the amount of videos that I've made for my channel. Because like I say, I pretty much first started the whole fucking channel just to rant about my fucking job at the time. Like, I wanted to rant about some shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much why I started it, man, you know? And then now here I am making how many other videos, causing an uproar with many other people who are always up in their feelings. So I aim to please, you know what I'm saying? I aim to fucking please. Trust me. Oh yeah, man. So look, I'm not even going to be in there for too long, man, because it's like, I'm on my lunch break right now, so I'm trying to enjoy whatever fucking time I have. But like I said, I'm going to try and be in there for half an hour, depending on how many people are up in here, and depending on the fucking questions. I ain't had no questions. I always get people up in my comments asking me like, well, when am I going to do a live Q&A? When am I going to answer some of these questions? I'm here now for half an hour. What it do? So yeah, man. Pretty crazy, bro. Pretty crazy, man. Oh, is that the comment bar there? What is my dream job? You're gonna laugh at my dream job. Should I really tell you what my dream job is? My dream job is to be a farmer in the Caribbean somewhere where I spend 6 hours farming and the rest of those hours sitting in a hammock for the rest of the fucking day. That is literally my dream fucking job. I don't want to work for no stupid hours. I don't want to build no business or corporation or anything like that. I just want to live a comfortable lifestyle where I just look after and nourish myself. You know what I'm trying to say? Look after myself and nourish myself and my family if I have a family during that time. But that's pretty much my dream job. Being a farmer out in the Caribbeans. That's life to me. Like real life. I'm telling you. Am I single? Yeah. Fortunately, I'm not going to say unfortunately, I'm going to say fortunately, I am single, because I've seen a lot of shit that is going on today with people and their relationships and this so-called single life and relationship life and what you can and can't do. And let me tell you something now, I'm happy to have all of the time that I have to myself right now, because if I was in a relationship, I'd probably piss myself off and my other half. I'm just being real. And it's like I'm at a stage now, I really don't have the fucking patience for it, man. I really don't have the patience for relationships today. They're a bit of a joke to me. That will be like another story and another sort of rant for another time. Sort of shit, but yeah. So yeah, bro. Happily single, happily single. Is that the message comment bar thing? I found out how to keep it up now. There we go. How long do I want to be on Twitter? Like I said, because I don't fucking use Twitter. I only set up this account earlier on this year, like about a few months ago. And it was after when I started to realize this rant radio page on YouTube was starting to build up a few more subscribers and to start to gain a bit more notoriety. So I kind of thought to myself, all right, let me use Twitter. You know, because I don't even know why people use Twitter. I'm going to be honest to you, because like you can use Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat for the same old shit, and Twitter is just going to obviously tell you can't put in this many captions. You got to tone your shit down. What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point? But like I said, I don't really use Twitter, so. Yes, I want to show the live chat messages, god damn it. But I still can't see them. So we got 6 people up in here and ain't nobody said none. You lot are terrible, man. I'll cut this shit short, you know, and enjoy the rest of my lunch. I'm being serious. I'll go and watch Dragon Ball Z all over again, boy. Oh, you meant YouTube? Shit. Depending, man. You know, if I'm gonna be honest to you, because it's like I would like to actually try and move this into like a more podcasting thing, where I can actually do it as a podcasting show for like about an hour. Maybe have like 1 or 2 of my mandem or family members as guests. Kind of do it like that, almost like how Joe Budden has his podcast sort of a shit. But depending on what I got to rant about, if this world still fuels me with more things to rant about, then I'm going to continue using this YouTube page and I'm going to continue ranting about some shit, because that's what I love to do. I love to rant about some dumb shit and annoying shit. Really and truly, I should be ranting about fucking Black China and people's craziness over this shit right now, but I can't be asked. What's the fucking point? And will I do a meet and greet? It depends, man. It depends. It depends, man. There's a lot of haters and trolls out in this world, you know, and I'm not a sociable person as it is. I'm quite the introvert, so I don't like to be around people as much. I'm gonna be real with you. What recent conspiracy theories have I found out about? Oh shit. What was like one of the recent ones that I found out about, man? Come to think of it, bro, like come to think of it, I don't even know. Because I'm not even staying in tune like that with the fucking world anymore, man. Because it's like I know about so many other so-called conspiracy theories that are already facts right now. So it's just like, how can we still call them conspiracy theories? I mean, like, people still consider this Pizzagate thing right now a conspiracy theory. People still consider our prime ministers and politicians and presidents and whoever government officials aren't involved in child molestation. People think that's a fucking conspiracy theory, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I didn't even see that message. How do I Shit. Oh, created the traffic. I know the black man created many things. I know Thomas Edison is a fraud. A big time fraud. That's one thing I know about Thomas Edison. And the other thing I know about Thomas Edison is that he's a dick. I'm being real. He's a dick. So trust me, I know black people invented and created many things, many technological things that we have in this world today that were patented by people of a white race. It's just facts. It's not, once again, it's not me being racist. It's facts. I'm just putting it out there. What part of Africa am I from? I'm not actually from Africa. I mean, like, I know my black heritage is from Africa. I'm actually, well, my grandparents are actually from the Caribbeans, from Montserrat and St. Lucia. So I'm actually more Caribbean heritage than African. But yeah, if people were to ask me why am I, I'd always say I'm African first with Caribbean heritage. That's why I know. I look Nigerian. Well, thank you. That's a very good compliment, actually. I don't look Nigerian. Thank you. Shit, like Nigerian. I mean, like, I've had Jamaican before, and that's one I hate. I want to press that refresh button, but I'm not sure what. Well, you guys got to understand, I'm actually doing this on my phone right now, so I'm not sure what the fuck is going on. Ranks, what it do? She said your man's cousin looks like that. Well, you know what they say. They say that we all look alike, right? So apparently we all look alike. Bit weird. Oh shit, donut. Oh, ranks. Do I agree with which one of these statements, man? Because it's like I've watched a lot of Dr. Umar Johnson videos and quite a lot of his speeches that he's had in that, man. And I like what the brother says. I like what the brother's trying to do. It's just like lately, it just seems like he's just always kind of constantly repeating himself now, and I'm still kind of sitting there and they're thinking, like, you still haven't built that school yet, like, you know. So either we as black people are still fucking him over, or he's not really trying to build this school. He's just using the money that he's getting to look even more fly. He could be doing the brother polite thing, I don't know, but I'm always feeling Dr. Umar Johnson. I think he's a very, very, very deep brother. Very deep brother. I like him. The one on marriage. What was he saying about marriage? Dr. Umar Johnson, you check him out on YouTube. He's a very, very, very deep brother. Very deep brother. A psychologist or something like that. I think an ex-high school psychologist or something like that. But he deals with the black community too, as a whole, basically, you know. But he's a very deep person. Very deep person. It's hard for me to explain what he deals with, but you'll have to watch him. What was he saying about marriage, ranks? I'm not sure I've actually seen this one. What was he saying about it? Put me up on game, bro. What was he saying about marriage? Like, even though I don't really fuck with marriage, I'm gonna be honest to you, like, I don't believe in marriage. I believe that marriage is just a European concept to scam the lot of us out of whatever money that we are trying to save. I mean, like, if a woman is desperate to have my surname, then we can go to the town hall and change that shit. It's not a fucking problem. People are changing their name all fucking day. So if you want to change your surname to mine, we can do that. I mean, why do we have to go through the whole process of what a marriage is? You know what I'm trying to say? Why can't we just get married in a park somewhere? You know, cool. You don't believe what my view of marriage? I mean, it's all right, like, you know, it's cool, like, you know. I mean, like, everyone has their views and opinions, but it's just like my view and opinion, man. I don't really like marriage to that degree, man. I know in African roots it's very important. It is very important. Very, very important. I just believe like what we have today for marriage is just absolute BS. It's just pretty much, now let's get married for at some point down the line we can take this and take that, and I don't know, it just seems like a bit of a fucking joke to me, you know, because I've seen many people in my day-to-day life as well, and people who are family members and people who are close friends. I've seen them get married and then after a year or two they break up, and I'm just like, well, what was the fucking 6-7 months preparing this shit for then, you know what I'm trying to say? So that boy Ezra, what you chatting about on your channel, bro? Because I'll subscribe to that, man, if you're talking some real shit. Marriage is really a political decision, and black people should marry black because they understand each other's struggle. Pretty much to a degree, yeah, but also getting married, like black people being married as well, also is because I remember he was saying something about how like obviously there was one thing that he was basically talking about as well, and it's also written in that New World Order book also by I think it's Ralph Epperson. I've actually got this book, New World Order, and they were basically speaking about obviously breaking up the household of marriages to make sure that obviously the husband's out of the house, the wife is out of the house, and then they use the TV to basically raise the child. So marriage, I don't know, like it's long to me. I'll have to go into like a whole actual rant for this shit. Nah, I reckon I'll have to go into a rant for this shit, or possibly like a live Q&A for that shit where we all specifically talk about relationships and marriage. Vlogging, where you vlogging at, man? What are you saying? Are you traveling the world or something? Because I like seeing those vlogs, you know. I like seeing vlogs of black people traveling the world, going to different parts of the world to see how they're treated by the culture of that race or ethnic people or whatever, like, you know. So I like to watch quite a few of the black people out in China or Japan, you know, sort of places like that. I enjoy watching them shits. I get a lot of time when I'm at work, so I watch a lot of fucking shit on YouTube. I'm sorry, but I'll subscribe to your channel, man. I'll see what you're saying, bro. I see what you're saying. Nah, for real though, I gotta find out how to bring up these messages where they just stay up on the screen. Yeah, that consciousness, right? He got to his head. You know what, like, to a degree, I feel like this consciousness gets to everybody's head, which is why I also believe as well that none of us are conscious, none of us are woke, and I also believe that too much education is not a good thing. Like, too much education is not a good thing. So I just truly believe that we should gain some sort of knowledge, we should gain some sort of insight into the way the world works and the way the world runs. But we should also just use some sort of common and logic and, like, you know, common sense and logic towards this shit as well. Let's not fill up our heads with many books and shit, you know. Yeah, I've heard of Dr. Sebai. I agree with a lot of what Dr. Sebai says, and I also agree with the conspiracy theory of that Dr. Sebai was murdered because he was curing cancer and many different AIDS, and he was actually teaching people how to cure themselves of these diseases. I truly believe Dr. Sebai is a fucking legend. May his soul rest in the essence, because he put me up on game as well for my diet also to a degree. You know, I'm not gonna say that I'm a vegan because I'm not. I'm just a pescatarian. But Dr. Sebai, he's an OG. A lot of people need to watch his videos also. A lot of people need to read up on Dr. Sebai. He'll put you up on game, man, about diet and everything else, man. Very deep, brother. And I truly believe they murdered him. Alright, so that button does that. Apologies. How old am I? Alright, look. I'm gonna give you one guess because a lot of people are going to be surprised when they find out my age. So I'm gonna give you one guess, and then I'm gonna surprise the fuck out of everyone. So one guess. And my phone is just popping off with messages right now. This is what I'm saying. I gotta get me a laptop or a brand new PC computer and actually do this on the weekend. God damn it, 32. You think I'm that old? Shit, man. God damn it, man. You got me fucked up. You got me. You got me fucked up. No, but I'm 30 years old. I turned 30 in May. I don't look it. Trust me, I've been told many times. But I can't believe you actually said 32 right off the fucking game. Like shit. Like when I've actually asked people to try and guess my age, they never even start with 30. I'm gonna be real. So I'm 30 years old. Yeah, 2 years out, B. 2 years out. Sure. If you got 30, I would have sent a medal. You would have got the Rant Radio medal. Actually sounds like a good fucking idea, you know. If I build up my channel more, I start giving away free Rant Radio medals. That shit would be gangster. So yeah, man, what's going on, people, man? How's everyone living, though? You'd be surprised, you know, because it's like I've met quite a few young teenagers as well today. Like I said, because I don't really go about too many times and chat to people. Chemtrails, I'm gonna get to you, bro. I'm gonna get to you, Ranks. I'm gonna get to you. But I don't really go about kind of like chitter-chatting with people, like I say, because I'm not sociable like that. I'm quite the introvert. But it's like I meet quite a few young teenagers in my life, and a lot of times I try to school teenagers today as well. I try to school teenagers. So it's like I've come across quite a few bright and educated, up on game teenagers today who are quite aware with what is going on in the world. So yeah, sometimes I'm at a point now where I don't even think age matters anymore, because you got 40, 50, 60-year-olds who are still ignorant as fuck. So you know what I mean? But yeah, I ranks. Chemtrails, bro. People think I'm fucking crazy. They think I'm fucking crazy. They literally believe these are real fucking clouds that they see in the sky. Now look, I finish at work at 6 in the mornings. So when I finish at 6 a.m. is like pretty much when the sun is rising. And every morning, whether it be a clear blue sky, they have always got these chemtrails just phasing out the sun. And people need to research up on chemtrails. This shit is real. Weather control, HARP, shit is real. But we think the government ain't capable of this shit. I was like, alright, cool. But bro, I'm glad you spoke on that though, man. Trust me, that people don't even believe in chemtrails. They believe it's contrails. Not chemtrails, contrails. Shh. This is what I'm saying. This is why I stay in my fucking house, people. This is why I stay in my fucking house. Yeah, Prince spoke about it too. Look, I'm telling you, Prince spoke about this shit. Kurt Cobain, he's been speaking about so-called conspiracies. John Lennon spoke about world peace and so-called conspiracy. Look, let me tell you something, man. When people come at it, when these big celebrities or whoever come at it and they start speaking the real fucking truth, it's not cool. It really fucking isn't. Not at all. I mean, think about it. They bust the president JFK's head wide open for speaking out about the Vietnam War and talking about basically talking, well, not wanting to implement the Federal Reserve Bank. Head wide open. And people today still believe in the one bullet miracle theory. This is what I'm saying. So age really doesn't fucking matter anymore, like about how knowledgeable or how conscious you might be. Like age really doesn't fucking matter anymore. It just wethers or not. It just wethers whether you're ready to open up your fucking mind to this shit or not. You know what I'm trying to say? But most people are just so indoctrinated. They cannot believe this shit. They choose not to believe this shit because it breaks their whole sort of bubble of this fake world we live in. And people aren't ready to do that. Some people are not ready to break this shit out. They're not ready to. They are really not. So it's crazy, man. I'm telling you. It's like another reason why I kind of enjoy being in my house during the daytime, because I don't have to inhale whatever the fuck they're spraying in the skies during the daytime, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, bro, all of them metals and shit that they be spraying out in the sky. Alright, yeah, it affects your brain. Come on, man. Yeah, look, Ranks, look, I feel you, bro. Ranks, I feel you, bro, because I've been speaking to my family, like, for the last 3-4 years now about a lot of fucking shit that I've been coming to find out now since I started this journey, man, and they all think I'm fucking crazy as hell, like, other than, like, my older sister, who kind of, like, she has, like, her views and opinions that's almost identical to mine, but yeah, man, most of them pretty much think I'm crazy, like, but my pops, he's the one that kind of helps me to take this little moonwalk across the stars into the other quadrant of the galaxy to even help me further, like, whatever sort of craziness I've got in my head, which is why I love my pops as well, because he helps me to further expand my mind on this shit, man. So, yeah, man, like, but, my sister, she's pretty deep as well, man. It's like, my nephews and niece, well, my 2 nephews and my niece, they're pretty deep also. And it's like they always pretty much try to come to me to kind of put them up on whatever sort of game or knowledge that is going on also. I should follow Connecting Consciousness on IG. I think I may already be following that person, actually, you know. I think I may already be following that person. What are my aspirations? Like I said earlier on, my aspirations is to just live like a peaceful, free, comfortable life on the islands of the Caribbean, where I spend at least half of the 24-hour day cycle sitting in a hammock eating mangoes and pineapples. Like, that's pretty much my aspiration, man, and building my own shit, like, you know. That's pretty much my aspirations, man. I don't have no grand scheme, no grand plan to be super ambitious, to be super rich, because I know money's fake also. So it's just like, we can always strive to be super rich, but what happens if they just decide to just be like, yeah, right, cool, we're no longer going to be using this currency no more, so your money's not worth a goddamn thing anymore. What are you going to do? So I'm just like, I'd rather just live a comfortable, peaceful, free life on my home islands, man, you know what I'm saying? That would be my shit. It's not to do with wealth, but look, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what it should be about, though, you know. Like, a lot of people focus too much on money today, you know. Do I ever have materialistic moments, though? Oh yeah, of course. Look, I'm gonna be real to you, man. I have my materialistic moments, man, and that always pretty much kind of particularly boils down to my Xbox. Really, like, that's pretty much like the only sort of materialistic shits I might go all out with. I mean, like, I'll go out and just spend like about over a $1 on fucking computer games, bro. Computer games, it's crazy. You know? But I'm not actually out here doing retail therapy like every single month I get paid and just buying trainers for the sake of buying trainers and shit. Like, I don't do any of that shit. I don't buy name brands or anything like that, so.
No, yeah, my sister.
Probably on the other page. You got to take out the pen. Don't do that now.
Like this?
Yeah.
I have to be over if you were in a wheelchair. That's a hard question.
Well, it goes in order, you know. What's that last name?
You know what?
This is better.
You see, I'm not even sure why they don't have disabled people on TV. But then again, I don't even really watch TV as much either. Stephen Marco, what it do, bro? Yeah, but yeah, man, I don't really watch TV as much, but I'm not sure why they don't even fucking have disabled people on TV. They got everything else on TV now, which is pretty crazy. So, why don't they? But no, if I was in a wheelchair, I'd think I'd fucking enjoy it, because I love to sit down. Like, why? Who wouldn't enjoy that shit? You're sitting down for most of your time and someone's wheeling you the fuck around. God damn, that's some good shit. Thoughts on astral projection, bro? I believe in that shit too. I'm actually, I could almost say that you know what? I also believe that dreams are part of astral projections. Also, dreams, daydreams, little mild premonitions that people get, deja vus. That's all part of astral projection shit, man. Who do I think created humans, bro? Even to get into it, I live in England, Marco. I live in England. Who do I think created humans? But let me tell you right now, yeah, I would be more inclined, because it's like, I'm not a religious person, but I'm also not an atheist. I do believe in a creator, but I don't believe in the said sort of deity that most religious people have, or, you know, I don't believe in that sort of thing. So in the sense of a creator, I would be more inclined into believing into the law of Halo on the Xbox. Like, I don't know if people know about the law in Halo, about there being beings called precursors who created beings called forerunners, who created beings called humans, and we're all basically in the image of the... I believe in that shit. I believe in ghosts, spirits. I have a ghost in my house. Like, there's a ghost in my house that always moves the chairs in the living rooms between 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. I know this shit. Facts. Like, I'm showing you. Anybody who doesn't believe in ghosts, supernatural, paranormal, aliens, bro, you are arrogant as fuck. Super arrogant. I need to find a way to bring up these messages though, because I can't see the comments, man. I cannot see them. And you're lucky, guys, right now. I've actually gone overboard. What ethnicity am I? I'm Caribbean. Black British, Caribbean, British. Oh shit, there was a message just then as well I wanted to friggin' read, man. How the hell do I read it? Yes, show the late comments. Is racism against black people a real thing? It is a real thing, bro. I've suffered it since I left. Since the moment I left school, I've suffered it. The moment I left school, I've been suffering it. But it's just more, it's not as overt as it is in America, because we ain't got our feds walking about with guns and shooting us all day long. But let me tell you something, racism still happens here. We still get police injustice here. Shit still happens all over the world. Trust me. And ever since we had the Brexit, oh, these racists have been coming out of the woodworks, yo. They've been coming out of the woodworks out of nowhere. Pretty fucking disgusting, if you ask me as well, like. Pretty fucking disgusting. Yeah, I've heard about the Anunnaki as well, man. I got to actually read up more about them as well, man. But it's a pretty crazy culture, the race of people as well, man. I think that they've had many different cultures as well, the Anunnaki as well. But I've got to do a bit of studying up on them, man. I've only kind of heard the name and done like a little brief read down on just like on who they were and how long ago they lived. Sounds like some pretty fucking deep people, man. I'm telling you, it sounds like some pretty deep people. If I could live in America, would you choose to stay in UK or live in USA? Look, don't get me wrong. I love America. I think America is a beautiful fucking place. I love the landscape of America, even just like the open roads, because it's like I'm more of like a naturist sort of person. So it's like I love just like the open landscapes of nature itself, like just seeing loads of greenery or just like loads of mountains, landscape areas and that sort of thing. So I don't know, like I would love fucking living there. I would like to fucking go to Canada at some point next year soon as well. I need to get to Canada. I need to see some wolves running wild. Like I need to see this shit. Trust me. As a Caribbean, what's that? Hold on a second. As a Caribbean man, do you think Caribbeans descended from Africa? I have a friend who tells me otherwise. You see, it's half and half, man. It's half and half. It's half and half, because I know that there were already black people living over there also. I know that already as a fact. So it's just like, yeah, they may have been Africans that was moved over from Africa to the Caribbeans also, but I also know there were Caribbeans already living there through Indian heritage also, like, which is why they call it the West Indies. You know what I'm trying to say? We're already kind of mixing and mingling with the Native Americans that was already in America at the time when Chris Columbus so-called discovered it. So yeah, man. So I see what your brother's saying though. I see what your friend's telling you though. It's like both, bro. It's both, man. Does UK news media obsess over Trump? Bro, they fucking do. They don't speak about anyone else but Trump. And I'm just like, we're not even in America, bro. We're in the UK, a tiny shitty island in the pond somewhere, and we're speaking about Donald fucking Trump. British colonization. I want to live there. It's a mix of the US and the UK. 100. Look, trust me, man. But really and truly, I'd like to be in the fucking Philippines, yo. Trust me. And I would like to spend at least 5 years living in China or Japan. I don't know why, but I just think those two countries there are fucking magnificent to look at. Like, I'm telling you. I fucking love the look of them. He explained to me about something about black Israelites. Yeah, look, man, we got like a whole bunch of crazy. Well, I'm not gonna call them crazy, but we got a whole bunch of Israelites out here right now as well, man. And it's just like it's kind of going back to the same sort of topic of like these very same people who gained consciousness and found out that most religion is BS is now kind of falling back on religion, talking about we are God's people because we are the first of it. I'm just like, look, so are we the first people that was born here? Like, are we the first human race that was put here in Israel, or were we in Africa? Or you see what I'm trying to say? So this is why I say too much knowledge is not a good fucking thing, because you start to confuse yourself on what the fuck is really going on. And like I say, we will never ever be able to fully comprehend life. Like, we'll never ever fully be able to comprehend life or history, because history has been rewritten so many fucking times and we will never ever know. So that's just my opinion. What do I think should be done about North? Bro, they should leave North Korea the fuck alone and worry about democracy in their own fucking country. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is why we keep constantly having these BS wars every 30, 40 fucking years, because these superpower countries don't want to mind their own friggin' business and deal with democracy in their own country, first of all, before they want to try and go over to another country and tell another country, don't do this and don't do that, considering that someone like Trump, who's telling North Korea, chill the fuck out. Bro, you just dropped the mother of all fucking bombs. Who are you to tell anyone to chill out? See what I'm saying? So I think they should just leave North Korea the fuck alone. They should leave Iraq and Iran and Afghanistan and Syria, all these places, the fuck alone. I'm telling you. If I was a fucking politician or some shit like that, I'd be a G politician where I'd just literally just suit up and just go and check these man and be like, look, I'm gonna come through, smoke up with you, have a couple of drinks and see if we can't talk about some shit. Go back to my wife later on in the day and she'd be like, how did it go, darling? I'd be like, wait, we cool. I got him on Snapchat too. We're gonna link up once every month and do this all over again. Trust me. What do you think should be done? I heard that they lied about how big Africa. Oh yeah. The maps lie. The maps lie. Africa is a very, very large continent. But like I say, we'll never ever know until we actually get up to that point there to actually see the fucking landscape ourselves. So, but I know that Africa is a large, large, large continent. What does UK feel about Middle Eastern countries? Same thing most of these other Europeanized countries think about Middle Eastern countries, where like they're all fucking terrorists. Like, this is the logic of people that we live with today. Like, this is what I'm saying, because they are so indoctrinated by their television box, they don't have a thought of their own. So it's like you have to tell them to think outside of the box. See what I'm trying to say? It's fucking ridiculous. Why do you think I had so much hate when I posted that video about the hate for Islam, like the Islamophobia shit? I got hate for that video, and I got many Tommy Robinson lovers. Just goes to show you, people. Just goes to show you. Fluoride being in the water, bro. I don't drink water from the tap or anything like that. The shit is fuckery. People think fluoride is needed in your water because it's apparently in your toothpaste too. So, yeah. Once again, like I said, this is the logic of people that we're fucking with today. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, Flint, Michigan still has fucking poisonous water today. So, I mean, like, if the people don't care, then who else is going to really care? What sports am I into? Other than football, bro, I'm not really into sports, man. I think like sports is like another fucking distraction at times as well, man. But because I've grown up being a football man, I only really follow football, but not to the super extensive degree where I go to football games and try to watch a football match every Saturday and shit. Just, yeah, man, I just really fuck with football. I'm a Spurs man, so Tottenham Hotspurs through and through. Yeah, always purify your water, or just get one of those filtered bottles things, man, and buy your own filter in that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much the best fucking thing to do, man, because it's like, also another thing, just don't fucking buy products that have an advert. Like literally, don't buy products that have an advert, because they spend billions making sure that you buy this shit, like this chemicalized shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've got a colleague right now at the workplace who's not here right now because he's been suffering from kidney stone and that. And this guy drinks car engine cleaner, Coca-Cola, every fucking day like it's water. Like he goes through cans of these like it's water, and I'm just like, bro, you have got to slow down. And I don't even think he drinks water. I'm gonna be real to you. I know there was more messages, man. Do you believe that other entities are? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ranks, you my guy, you know. You dropping some bars right now, bro. Shit. This is what I was looking forward to for the Q&A, man. Bro, look. There are definitely entities, aliens, whatever you want to fucking call these, monsters, beings, whatever. Definitely, most definitely. Because even some of the videos that I've seen, they cannot all be fucking photoshopped. I'm sorry. What do I think of the Prime Minister? She's Margaret Thatcher. She's a bitch. I'm sorry. I hate to use the word, and I'm sorry to use the word, but she's Margaret Thatcher. She's a bitch. I don't like the Conservatives. I think the Conservatives are pretty much just here to make sure that we suffer. That's all they're here for, to make sure we suffer. And any Prime Minister that can't even have a debate before elections or anything like that, yeah. But like I say, she's you guys' Prime Minister. She's not mine, man. I don't fuck with things like that, man. So, what were your thoughts on the general election? Like I say, I didn't vote or anything like that, man. But I felt what Jeremy Corbyn was putting out there. I felt him as a person. You know what I'm saying? I like Jeremy Corbyn the person, but Jeremy Corbyn the politician is just another politician who's being funded during his campaign by these very same big banks and corporations who he's trying to claim he's going to be turning against if he does happen to get in the office. I'm like, it's not possible. It's not fucking possible. So, I mean, here we are now, you know. Now we have like a hung parliament. We got Conservatives linked up with the DUP, and shit looks to be getting even more fucked up. So, I mean, here we go now because people waited for the sequel and decided to vote again. So, wait, what was that? Something about mental illness. Hold on a minute. Do you believe in people's mental illness being genuinely, what's that? Possessed? What's that? What did you mean by that? What did you mean by that, Toby? I read something on four-phase water, which is a structured water which contains all the minerals that the body needs. Well, one thing I heard from even Dr. Sebai and Dick Gregory is that if there's any water that anybody should be drinking is spring water. You shouldn't fuck with mineral water because that shit is filled with metals and chemicals, so you shouldn't be fucking with mineral water. Spring water is the one you should be fucking with. Oh, do I think they're possessed? No, because I suffer from mental illness too, and I'm not possessed. I mean, I might be called crazy every now and again, but I'm not possessed. I mean, I don't think I'm not. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not. So no, but it depends on the person and what their illness is, man. Because mental illness isn't just one thing. It's many different things, you know. And one of mine is just like anxiety, depression, rage, PTSD. How does England feel about Ireland and Scotland as neighbours, friendly with? I don't know, like England just has this superiority complex anyway because they colonized most of the fucking world during like the early centuries. So England has this superiority complex. I fucking love Scottish people. Like I was working with this Scottish guy that used to work in my workplace as well. He was funny as hell. Funny as hell. And I know many Irish people too. I'm fucking cool with everyone. Like I said, I would be happy for everybody to fucking get along. But because many people have this superiority complex, it's not gonna fucking happen. So yeah, man, it's a fucking joke. Man said he reckon he would have been shot dead. What's that? You reckon would have been shot dead or some shit just Hey bro, look, I don't think he would have been shot dead, but I reckon he would have been sabotaged in some sort of way, or they would have tried to come up with some sort of shit that he may have done in his past to try and run him up on some shit. You know, this is what they do, you know what I'm trying to say? This is what they do, like Bill Cosby, for instance. I mean, when he's getting ready to try and buy a whole channel network, ooh, let's bring up some rape charges from 40 years ago. Clear the bull charges as well. Let's just put that out there. Clear the bull charges too. But his character is now fucked. Well, I know some people claim that they may be possessed, man. You know, like, I don't know. I've never met a possessed person in my life. I've met some crazy motherfuckers in my life. I've met some people who are not all there. Possessed? Like, what do you mean by possessed? Though, are they on some what's that movie again, man? That movie, The Grudge. Are they on some grudge shit where she's crawling and bending up her limbs in all sort of ways, climbing up the walls and shit? That's some shit. If you see that shit, you better be getting the fuck out of the house. What are you doing? What is UK people's opinion of Russia? Like, look, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's just UK superiority complex. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like I said again, like, apparently, to me, I feel like Putin right now is putting everybody up on game about what these fucking superpower governments are really doing. But because everyone believes that Russia is a bad fucking country, we don't believe a word Putin is saying. I seem to be like the only person sitting down there thinking like, Putin is putting out some real game right now. He's putting out real game. Targeted individuals. What do you mean by that, Ranks, bro? What do you mean by that, man? Because I feel like everybody is targeted. Every one of us are targeted. We just don't know it. Yep, that's very true, Ranks. The stomach is like the second brain, so yep, it's very true. Remember, like, they don't say these things like you are what you eat for no fucking reason. If you eat a donut, you're a fucking donut. That's not to say I don't like donuts. I fucking love donuts. So at times, I like to be a donut. Hey, look, the protest for the against the justice for Edson, yeah, just kind of brought back memories for the Mark Duggan thing, man, and like even the Mark Duggan thing as well. They're gonna do the same shit for Edson as well. They're gonna give us a fucking documentary a year down the line, and we're gonna watch this shit also. We're gonna watch this shit also, and then come up with a whole new fucking outlook on how on this Edson, brother. It's fucked up. Only thing you need to know is that a black man was killed through excessive force by the fucking police. That's the only thing you need to fucking know. And if people want to protest about this shit and burn some shit down, let them burn some shit down. I mean, rioting doesn't ever do a fucking thing. We saw that after the Mark Duggan thing. Well, it caused a bit of an uproar. It caused a bit of a panic. The police were going left, right, back and forth because they didn't know what the fuck was going on at the time. But rioting doesn't solve anything, people. I'm not going to disagree with rioting. Sometimes I feel like violence is needed at times. But it's not going to do much in the long run. Boycotting will. I've said it. Boycotting is the only thing that they'll fucking hear us about. So, move out of the UK. Yeah, man, I said it earlier, Steve, man. I would like to move out of the UK at some point, man. I would love to move to, well, you know what it is? Like, I would like to travel. I would like to see a quarter of the world, possibly half of the world. I would like to see Canada. I would like to see China, like the Asias. I would like to see Africa, the whole continent of Africa. I would like to see the whole continent of South America, particularly Peru. I would love to see Mexico, you know what I'm trying to say. I wanna go to Iceland, and you know what I'm saying, I really wanna go to Iceland and go and see the what do they call it again? I can't fucking remember right now. It's not on the top of my head. But I want to go to Iceland to see the shit in the sky as well. You know what I'm trying to say? There's many places in the world I want to see, but I want to finally settle down in the Caribbean. Caribbean easy life. Am I just a weed man? No, I'm actually an alcoholic as well, you know, bro. I'm actually an alcoholic as well. I've spoken about that too, bro. A typical alcoholic. I don't take no other fucking drugs though. Like alcohol and weed are like the only forms of if you're gonna call them drugs, those are the only form of drugs I take. So I don't take anything else. Oh yeah, I would love to travel to the Middle East as well. I would love to travel to the Middle East. I would like to see like Syria and Turkey and Iran and Afghanistan. I would like to see these places for my own eyes as well, because what the media gives us is just like some sort of rundown place. But pictures that I've seen from colleagues that I work with, it looks like a very, very, very beautiful place. It looks like a very beautiful place. I'm just saying, yo, don't always believe what you see on the TV, man. Because Libya was very beautiful before they murdered Gaddafi as well. And now look at Libya. Apparently, Gaddafi was the dictator, right? People don't even know why they murdered Gaddafi. See what I'm saying? If the government gave you a program to get with black people out of the UK, would you go? Wait. Hell no. Hell motherfucking no. If the government, let me tell you something right now, yeah. Because even in America, people are sleeping on this shit as well right now. The government already have a planned program, not just for black people, but for everybody. So when they say that, yeah, we're going to be taking you to this place because, I don't know, the klaxons start to siren off or some shit like that. So they're like, right, we're going to take you to this place. Be careful, you know. Be careful. If you're going to go anywhere, go by yourself. It's almost like a sort of, because it's like these FEMA camps, for instance. There's like over 500 fucking FEMA camps in the States today, and people still don't fucking want to believe this shit is true. But why do you need that many FEMA camps? I'm just saying, people. I'm just fucking saying. Or maybe that's just me just being over eccentric and reading too much into things. Because apparently I read too much into things. So. But hell motherfucking no. I ain't doing anything if the government plans some program to be like, come on black people, let's get you out. Hell motherfucking no. If the government have one planned program for us, then it need to be black people's fucking reparations for slavery. That's what it needs to be, because we still ain't received that shit yet. But even then, if black people receive their reparations, we're only going to go out and buy Benz and shit anyway. Mercedes Benz and 10,000 Jordans and shit. That's the type of dumb shit that we buy. Yeah, I'm more of a movies man, Steve. I don't watch TV. I don't watch Netflix series or none of these shits. I'm more of a movie man. I love movies. I think movies show us a lot. I think movies show us a lot. And they really put us on game. But some of my favorites, man, like Pulp Fiction, Sean Reynolds, Leon. I think Leon is a fucking awesome movie. Gary Oldman absolutely kills it. And I really like the Kung Fu Panda trilogies. Those are some fucking good movies. I can't lie to you. There's some really, really good movies. But I got a lot of favorite films, man. I got a lot of favorite films. Rosemary's Baby. It's a pretty good movie too. Yeah, Leon was fucking brilliant. You see what I'm saying? Come on, Steven, man. Come on, Steven, bro. Come on, man. I haven't got to say this shit twice. Like, these are awesome movies, man. People who hear voices in their heads and see things, which some people say this happens because they did something in their past lives. That, ooh, you know, that's pretty deep, bro. That is pretty deep, because it's like, even like if you're gonna put it into that sort of aspect, now it's like, I would say like targeted individuals basically in the United States of America are people who put down that they want to be an organ donor on their driver's license. So you become a targeted person also, because if you are a person of melanin, you would also know that your organs are worth a lot on the black market. How do you think David Rockefeller managed to get 7 heart transplants before he died? Just saying, people. A lot of shit is always connected, you know. I'm saying. Or maybe I'm just being crazy again. Call it The Professional. Oh, is that what it's called there? It's called The Professional. God damn. Shit, but I like Leon. Leon's better. How much would you need to get a haircut? Never. I'm not cutting my hair. I've cut my hair twice already, man. I've cut my hair twice already when it grew to about this length, and I'm just gonna let this shit grow now. So yeah. I'm not happy with the job, but the pay's decent. You know, it's like pretty much with most people that work in their job, and most people aren't really happy with their job, but the pay's nice. You gotta get paid, it's gotta be done, which is the sort of rhetoric everyone says. It's gotta be done, so you gotta do it. But I would like to just branch out right now. To be honest, man, it's like I would like to kind of get into the whole media thing, because I've been doing music as well. I've been doing music since I was 15, 16 years old as well. So it's like I still do music here and there, but I want to take this podcasting thing to a much higher level, man, if I could possibly, you know what I'm saying? So hell no, I'm not giving any of my organs. No motherfucking way. No. No. You better fucking turn my shit to fluid. Shit. It's hell no. No way I'm being no organ donor, no nothing like that. Cause I already, like my sister said, like, you're already targeted right now for speaking some of the shit I speak about. No, I'm not a producer, I'm an actual rapper. I've actually got a Soundcloud, you know. I've actually got a Soundcloud, like, with some of my old school music that I've done and some new shit that I've done. I would like to produce though, but it's a lot of work, man. It really is a lot of work, bro. But my dream job, yeah, like I said, my dream job would to be a farmer, man. A farmer in the Caribbean, man, where I just farm for 5 hours and sit in a hammock drinking coconut water for the rest of the day. That's my shit. That's my dream job. And literally, that's my dream job. Grow my own fruits, grow my own vegetables, farm my own food for the week, for the month, for the year. Grow my own weed. I'm good. I am good. Punctuality right out the window. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what? I'll put out my SoundCloud because I actually can't remember the name right now. You know, I think it's actually Gang Groovy. I think it's Gang Groovy, but I'll put up the name in the description box after this video is done for you guys, for anyone that may want to check out my my SoundCloud, just to hear about some of the shit that I speak of as well in my music. So. I did like dancehall music, but it got to a point now where it's like, as I grew older, I don't like the moves that women do when it comes to dancehall music. It's like sex on the dance floor, innit? I don't like that shit. That's just literally the only reason why I don't like dancehall music, like, you know? Like, I like soca, like, you know? I can fuck with some soca, but bashment, can't really fuck with the bashment, man. It's sex music to me, like, the way these women move on the floor is sex music. I don't like it. Afro beats is jiggy. I can do my 2-step to that. I can do my 2 steps to that. What was that? What type of subjects? I'll speak about what any subject anyone wants me to speak about. Whatever questions people have, I'll try to answer it to the best of my abilities if I have any knowledge on the subject. If I don't, then I'm just going to be real as like, look, I don't have any knowledge on the subject. Like the earlier one about the what was it? Anunnaki. Keep getting that shit fucking tongue twisted. The Anunnaki. I don't know anything about it. I've just heard the name and I've just done like a quick brief layover, like, you know. Oh, with my music, I'll just speak about myself and my life, man. Like, you know, like, I speak about my life and that, because I was kind of inspired by like Busta Rhymes, like old school Busta Rhymes and Ludacris, like, so it's like I kind of put like little funny punchline jokes in here and there as well. But I'm more of a serious sort of a person. Like, I don't speak about no gangster or anything like that, because I've never been no gangster or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? I've just hung around with him, but I don't speak about that shit. I speak about real, true life shit and sometimes conspiracies and whatever else have you, you know? So, obviously, like I said, I'm inspired by like your Nazis and those people, so that's how I try to come across in my music, so. But look, people, I actually stayed in there longer than half an hour. You lot are lucky as fuck for that. I stayed in there for my whole lunch break. Well, in school, one thing I think they should be teaching in school, Toby, is friggin' agriculture. They should be teaching these children how to grow their own goddamn food. They should be teaching children about politics also. Not from secondary, since primary school. Trust me. Oh, no, it's just pictures. It's just pictures. It's just pictures of staff members waiting to get their staff employee shits. And I've been in there for 5 years and I ain't never received one of these motherfuckers. You see, there goes my watch. So look, people, man, I want to thank every single one of you for coming up in here today, man. Look, but I'll quickly answer that question for you, bro. Some of my favorite artists, like, but look, the one that I'm always onto right now, man, are Styles P and Schoolboy Q. I really fuck with Schoolboy Q right now. And Styles P's been one of my favorite artists. Busta Rhymes, Nas, Ludacris, Snoop Dogg. Too many, man. Too many. Even like the North Carolina group Little Brother, Elzai. People don't know these guys, you know what I'm trying to say. I think they are very, very deep. Daisy Rascal, Asher D from So Solid, you know. I've got many, many, many favorite artists, man. Many, many favorite artists. That would be a long one, bro. A really, really long one. So yeah. Look, man, I want to thank every one of you for coming in here today. We've been in here for an hour. Peace and love, man. If anything, I'm going to try and do this again on the weekend. Or I might try and do another one later on in the week. But I want to thank every one of you for coming through and kicking it with, man, throwing your questions and whatever else have you. And I'll try to come back in here again, man. I'm going to go and smoke my fag now. That's another drug that I take. Tobacco, I've got to cut that shit out too. But look, man, I'll be back in here again one time soon, people. So yeah, peace and love, stay blessed, and go to sleep. What the fuck are you doing awake at this time? Peace.